Hi guys, I'd like to welcome you to the NoBull trading community. We are a successful signal service. We use a proprietary trading system to give you the most accurate probability to trade with. So what I wanted to do is just firstly introduce ourselves and talk a little bit about how our system, our proprietary system works. So I know many of you out there have probably found signal services through Instagram, Facebook, Google, Forex factories, and have probably lost money in the past. Now, I want to do something a little bit different. I want to show you in this video our proprietary trading software, which gives us the high probability trades in the market. I want to explain to you how we get our signals. I want to prove to you we are the real deal, unlike other signal providers out there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a couple different pairs, and I just want to show you exactly how we trade it. Okay, so you can see with your own eyes, we have a system that if we follow, we hit a certain probability on each pair. So what we're doing is we're trading with probability on our side. You know, on some pairs we've hit 80 to 90% hit rate. Euro pound we've done extremely well with. Pound US dollar. There's many pairs we trade with, but you'll see on our Instagram we do extremely well. We do lose sometimes, but we are up overall. Okay, so don't pretend that we're a company that never ever loses. Okay, because everyone does, and if you don't, you're lying. Okay, so let me quickly go and give you a breakdown of our system. Let me see, this is untradeable. Let me have a look here. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so what we do is our system shows us trend trading. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you and quickly show you our strategy briefly, and just show you a back test. We'll use the replay function trading view to show you a back test, and then we'll forward test it to show you exactly how we work our strategy. Okay, so if we just, for example, we'll just come back here. Let's go with the most recent day, which was Friday, just gone. So if we come back, we wouldn't trade that yet. We wouldn't really trade that. Okay, let's come back here. Okay. Okay, this looks better. Let's come back here. Okay. Yes, let's exit. This will give you a bit of a longer view. Okay, let's go here. Okay. What you can see here is we're only looking to trend trade. So firstly, we have our NoBull trend factor. At a glimpse of an eye, that tells us what kind of trend we're in. Okay, so you can see prices cross down. Let me just close this off. Prices cross down. You can see we're below the average cloud. We're not quite below the average price line here, so we need to wait. Okay, and then we've got the NoBull momentum factor, which gives us a highlight on each price candle as a signal to enter for buys and sells. Now that tells us whether there's real change or shift of momentum in the market. Then we have simply just a 200 EMA, which we like to use and keep on there. Sometimes trade bounces. And then we've got the NoBull S&L. Now what this is quite important. It's a stop loss tool we use. So it's we've done a calculation on it, which works well for our strategy. So we keep it at that. We're not going to divulge the workings of the system. We're just keeping it basic. So what this flat, when we get these sort of flat lines on this price here, this is giving us an average true range to place our stop, which is important because most traders are losing money because they're placing their stop losses too tight. And then to see, to be stopped out and see the market go your way after is, heartbreaking. Okay, so let me just play out this scenario. So we're looking for only a sell. Boom, there. We've got a sell signal here. Okay, these are support and resistance plotted out off the 4 hour. We use volume to give the most accurate place for the support and resistance lines. Okay, so what we can see here is I don't like the spread of this candle, so I'm not 100% confident, but we can see structure has been penetrated. Now, I want to see a strong candle close past that to be able to enter. So what I'd be waiting for is, there you go, this. Okay, so if you see this move come through, and we use a proprietary method for entry, which is on the 5 minute to get the tightest entry we can. So if you see the price starts coming down and past, for me that's enough to enter. Your stop loss would go at the ATR price, okay? And you'd be looking for a 1-to-1. That's all we go for, is a 1-to-1, okay? But if we see that our 1-to-1 is on the break of a support, which sometimes will look to capture the next support level, as this is a clear break, okay? So if I just play forwards, you've got the pullback there, it's carrying on, continuing. You can see there's another signal. For me, this probably wouldn't be a signal I'd like to take. But then again, you can look here, again, we've broken structure, we've had the pullback, we need to wait again to see if it was the right entry signal, and it's not. It's come back, it's testing. Okay, there's your entry. Now remember, there's a support level there, so we need to see whether it's worth entering or not. So we put our target here for entry, our ATR stop loss. I wouldn't feel comfortable putting it here. I would like to have it a bit wider. Okay. So what have we got? 141 pips. Okay, that's our 1-to-1. Okay. There it goes. Blown straight through. Looking like we're going to get a pullback. We've got a retest on the resistance. And we've got another sell entry. And this is what we do. This is exactly how we trade it. And then you want to go for the next ATR target, 115 pips, which is most likely going to be this support level. So we're going a bit more than a 1-to-1. Okay, you see price has broken right through. At this point, you could even bring your stop to break even to protect yourself. There you go. Okay, so it didn't quite hit that target. Or will it continue? Let's have a look. No. Okay. So what you need to bear in mind is that you'll be bringing your stops down, but let's say you know, we've got this buy signal here. It's close to our support level. Support levels aren't strictly respected. So potentially we'd be looking at 149 pips, 143 pips, 144 pips. Okay, so that is the way we trade our software. We have a strong technical background. We trade structure, but we have this regimented way that we trade that really gives us the edge over our competitors. And we want to be totally transparent with you and show you the system working. We don't want you just to join us as a signal service. We want to show you this is the software we're using, this is what we've created, and this is how we trade it. For example, I'm not going to go back through the charts here. Euro pound, we've had a really cracking week on it. You know, we've got sell signal here. We go above the last ATR, hits our target. Sell signal here. You go above the last ATR. It went against you for a bit, come right back down. Again, there was another signal there. There's another signal here. You would have entered, sold off, and so on. For example, look, there's a sell signal here, ATR, we lost. Because that's a trend change happening. So in this area where we get a trend change, there will always be one loss. Okay? So we can't pretend we're always going to win all the way down. There will be a moment where you will take a loss. So don't be naive and trade high lots. We want you to be responsible and stick to risk management. For risk management, we advise you to use my FX book. So if we go here, we're going to leave this page here. Let's go to economic calendar. So we've got the economic calendar. So we want to check that we've got news for the day, which could affect our trades. That's something we do. So the Forex calendar, I expect you guys to calculate your positions like this. Let's say you have a $10,000 account and you're only risking 2% every trade. Okay, so let's say we took the Euro USD and our stop loss was 80 pips. Okay, calculate. So this is telling me 0.25 is my lot size, and that's how you guys need to be using this when you trade our system before you enter our positions. Okay, so I hope that we've been transparent and tried to show you the model behind our signal service business. We're not like the scammers on Instagram that are out there that trade 50 lot trades and take 10 trades on the same position price. That is just anyone who believes that, I really feel sorry for, because you have probably lost money in the past. We're here, we're new, we've got a specific structured system behind us which is going to drive everyone into profit, because it's eliminating emotion. It's a system that works time and time again. This system even shows us when not to trade. Now let me quickly flick back to our trading view. Right, let me show you when we see a situation when we can't trade. Here we go, let's have a look. There you go. This is a situation that we wouldn't trade. Okay, the price, our momentum trend factor price line is thin, it's choppy. These are conditions that people lose money. Retail traders lose money in these conditions. These conditions are created by banks, institutions, hedge funds to take the money back that you've won. Okay, this is what our system does. Okay, this is tradable. This is tradable. Okay. Let's find something that isn't. Again, this is okay. This is okay. Okay, this area, not tradable. Thin lines, prices sideways, choppy. You know, people enter these trades and they lose money time and time again. Okay, if we start seeing this price thin like that, we don't take positions until our average price cloud and average price lines, they widen. Then we know. Okay, so you may have got a buy in here and made some money. Okay, but you wouldn't have bought back in because look, prices come back down, the cloud's thin, it's not worth it. Why? This is the beauty of our strategy as well. We can literally flick through our charts and we can see a signal straight away. Okay, it is revolutionary. I like to challenge anyone out there who has a system that works as regimented as ours with such a great hit rate. The reason why it works: probability. We're always trading with the trend. We're trading with the probability on our side. We're never counter trend trading, and we're always looking for the best situation. We're avoiding choppy markets like this. We're not trying to trade it. Okay, we just avoid those trades. We look for something that looks nice. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is, if you've got any questions, please email us on our email that's on our site in our contact area, or just send us a DM on Instagram, and we look forward to you guys joining our group and following us with our success. Thank you for your time.